Imagine standing in a quiet laboratory, surrounded by the hum of quantum computers and robotic instruments. You turn to an artificial intelligence and ask, "Can you tell me what humanity will discover in the next 1,000 years?" This question, as impossible as it sounds, is becoming one of the most fascinating frontiers in science and technology. Can AI really predict our future discoveries? And if so, what might they be? Let us start with what AI is already capable of today. In the 2020s, artificial intelligence has begun to revolutionize research. It can sort through millions of scientific papers in seconds, spot patterns across disciplines, and even suggest new molecules for drug discovery. Systems like AlphaFold can predict how proteins fold, something that puzzled scientists for decades. Other models can simulate physics, design experiments, or generate new materials with specific properties. But here's the key point. All these achievements rely on data we already have. AI can extrapolate existing knowledge, but the deeper question is, can it imagine something that has never been seen before? Now imagine looking ahead, not just 10 years, but 1,000 years into the future. Could AI, given the right models and long-term simulations, foresee the invention of warp drives, quantum biology interfaces, or fully synthetic brains? Possibly. Let us explore what kinds of discoveries might emerge. First, AI would likely foresee new forms of energy, perhaps zero-point energy harnessed from quantum fluctuations, or fusion reactors the size of backpacks. Technologies like these might eliminate scarcity and redefine civilization. Next, we may see biology reprogrammed from the ground up. AI could guide the design of synthetic cells, programmable organisms, and even biological computers. Imagine tissues that repair themselves or entire ecosystems designed to clean air and generate power. In physics, AI might help uncover the structure of space-time itself. By analyzing quantum entanglement, black holes, and cosmic microwave background data, it might hint at a unified theory of everything, perhaps even revealing that space and time are emergent from deeper, information-based laws. Ask yourself, what happens if AI discovers laws of nature we never considered real? It is possible that by 2025, AI-driven simulations will test new physical constants, alternate universes, and hyperdimensional geometries. These models might be too vast for any one human to grasp, but machines could map and navigate them. And what about the mind? Future AI might help unravel consciousness, translating brain activity into readable thought. It could enable true brain-computer fusion, allowing shared cognition or global memory networks. Would that change what it means to be human? Of course, there are limits. Even the most powerful AI can only work within the bounds of logic, data, and algorithms. It cannot yet dream, feel awe, or intuit the poetry of a great scientific insight. Paradigm shifts often come from intuition, contradiction, or a radical leap. A young Einstein imagining what it feels like to ride on a beam of light. And here is something important to consider. AI will not predict the future the way a fortune teller does. It will model probabilities, map idea spaces, and generate thousands of options. But the final choice, the bold question, the courageous experiment, the ethical path will still belong to humans. So can AI predict future discoveries? Yes, but only if we guide it with curiosity and purpose. Would you like to see a timeline of predicted technological breakthroughs over the next 1,000 years, from synthetic life to Dyson spheres and quantum space-time models? Scientific discovery is not just data extrapolation. It often involves intuition, serendipity, and paradigm shifts. Many discoveries arise from anomalies or unexpected results that do not follow existing patterns. Classical models of prediction struggle with such events because they cannot anticipate novelty outside current knowledge. AI, especially machine learning, operates best within the domain it has been trained on and can generalize within that scope. However, true discovery often requires crossing into unknown theoretical or empirical territory. The discovery of penicillin was accidental, not predicted. It emerged from an unnoticed mold contaminating a petri dish. AI trying to predict future science is like a lighthouse scanning for ships. It illuminates what's already visible but not what's behind the horizon. AI has made major strides in pattern recognition, data classification, and model fitting in fields such as materials science, chemistry, and genomics. It can accelerate hypothesis generation, automate literature analysis, and simulate complex systems. AI tools like AlphaFold have predicted protein structures with high accuracy, surpassing decades of manual work. However, these advances rely on large existing datasets and well-defined objectives. They do not equate to original scientific invention or conceptual breakthroughs. AlphaFold accurately predicted thousands of protein structures, but did not invent new principles of biochemistry. It's like translating a novel into a new language. You convey what's already there, but you're not writing a new story. AI excels in finding correlations and associations within large datasets, often revealing hidden variables or unexpected links. By mining scientific literature, it can suggest underexplored connections between disciplines or predict promising research directions. However, it cannot determine the causal validity of its predictions without experimental input. In this sense, AI serves more as an assistant to human insight rather than an autonomous discoverer. Its predictions are statistical probabilities, not theoretical frameworks. AI identified a potential antibiotic, halicin, by screening chemical libraries for novel molecular patterns. It's like a metal detector. AI tells you where to dig, but it doesn't know if you'll find gold or rusty nails. One of the greatest limitations of AI in predicting scientific discoveries is its dependency on existing knowledge structures. Paradigm-shifting discoveries like relativity or quantum mechanics redefine the very foundations AI depends on to make predictions. Because these breakthroughs typically arise from conceptual contradictions or theoretical dissatisfaction, AI trained on past data might ignore or suppress them as noise. True discovery often requires challenging the data, not following it. This makes AI a conservative agent rather than a revolutionary thinker. Einstein's theory of relativity contradicted Newtonian mechanics and would not have emerged from data trends alone. AI prediction is like driving using only the rearview mirror. It helps you stay on the road but not find a new route. AI can serve as a highly effective tool for generating hypotheses, simulating outcomes, and narrowing down experimental search spaces. Its ability to test billions of possibilities, e.g. molecular docking or material combinations, makes it invaluable in modern research pipelines. By learning the structure of existing scientific knowledge, it can propose gaps, contradictions, or areas of unexplored potential. While it lacks creativity in the human sense, it augments researchers' capacity to innovate by providing strategic insight. The human mind still plays a key role in defining which paths are worth pursuing. AI platforms now assist chemists in designing new materials by predicting which molecules are stable and synthesizable. AI is like a chess engine. It can suggest powerful moves, but it takes a human to decide the strategy. Scientific discovery often relies on abstraction, metaphor, and intuitive leaps, areas where current AI still lags significantly. Creativity involves not just generating combinations, but evaluating them in novel, context-sensitive ways. The human mind makes sense of the unknown through analogy, spatial reasoning, and a tacit understanding of the physical world. AI can simulate creativity using generative models, but these outputs still reflect the biases of the training data. Until AI can truly reason conceptually, its predictions remain confined to known domains. Niels Bohr's model of the atom emerged from conceptual analogy with planetary orbits, an insight, not a computation. AI-generated ideas are like paint by numbers, useful for filling space, but not for redefining the canvas. One major challenge in AI-driven discovery is interpretability. AI may find a correct solution but not be able to explain why. Scientific understanding is not just about outcomes, but about mechanisms, principles, and causality. A model that predicts outcomes without interpretable rules limits its utility for theoretical science. This black box problem creates tension between prediction accuracy and scientific transparency. As such, AI must be designed not only to predict but to explain in ways aligned with scientific reasoning. Deep learning models in neuroscience predict brain activity but struggle to reveal how neurons encode information. It's like knowing the answer to a riddle without understanding the question. You have a result, but not a reason. Emerging architectures like neurosymbolic AI, quantum-enhanced reasoning systems, and autonomous robotic labs may evolve into synthetic scientists. These entities would combine data analytics, experimental execution, and theoretical modeling in real time, autonomously refining models through feedback. In such systems, the boundary between human-led and AI-led discovery might blur. These future platforms may simulate entire scientific fields, test hypotheses, and even formulate new mathematical frameworks. However, governance, ethics, and philosophical implications will become central to their use. IBM's RoboRxN platform already performs automated chemical synthesis based on natural language input. Future AI may be like a lab assistant that not only runs your experiments but asks questions you never considered. AI can meaningfully augment scientific discovery by enhancing speed, breadth, and precision, but not replace the deep conceptual understanding and insight that characterize revolutionary breakthroughs. While it may uncover patterns, automate exploration, and assist in theory refinement, the philosophical, ethical, and creative dimensions of science remain human for now. The true future lies in collaboration. AI as a tool, partner, and amplifier, not a prophet. As AI continues to evolve, its role will shift from computation to cognition, but the spark of discovery still lies in human imagination. In physics, AI helps analyze LHC data, but theoretical interpretations come from physicists. AI is like a telescope. It extends our vision, but it's still the astronomer who makes sense of the stars.